What's up, haters? I'm changing the macro game. But seriously, people keep asking me to make a macro video since I made that add-on video, so... macros. Okay, these are macros I just changed portraits, these first 5 here, so they don't matter since I'm using Xpearl. This right here is a beacon macro that just uses it on myself if I'm not targeting anything. Pretty much like auto self-cast, but I don't want to be that douchebag terrible paladin that uses bop on himself. You know, you've seen it, right? You kill somebody and that dude just bops himself. That's not me. Okay, here's a cleanse macro, pretty much just auto self-cast macro. This right here is a focus beacon macro just for raiding, which I don't really do anymore. Here is a mouse over turn evil. It'll turn evil if you have a mouse over target, and if you don't have a mouse over target, it'll just turn evil your target. So, yeah. Focus hammer, obvious. This sets focus, since you don't always have Gladius, because you're not always in an arena, so you might want to still be able to set a focus if you're doing some crap. Freedom macro is just normal freedom plus self-target. This is something I don't use. Here's Holy Shock. I don't use that either. Here's a freedom macro that specifically targets Boxy. And this is bound to a different button than my other freedom, so I can use that like that. Here is the Holy Shock macro that also taunts. So it taunts like pets and mirror images and stuff like that on you, so you break out of like scatter traps and sheep sometimes if they're not smart enough to reissue pet attack commands. And this Word of Glory here is Word of Glory is my target. If I'm targeting an enemy, it'll Word of Glory their target, and if I'm targeting nothing, it'll Word of Glory myself. So it's pretty awesome. General macros, that's just some more size editing crap. Battlemaster plus Healthstone plus Divine Protection. That's found in my little shift 2 right here. This is the old bot macro that used to whisper, but don't use it anymore because I just don't. Some warrior macros, since I don't have enough slots in my warriors. Other macros I don't use. Here's a macro that will announce Aura Mastery in party. This is bound to shift middle mouse. Yeah, I don't really use that one. Most I usually use my shift 4 one that just uses Aura Mastery and Flash of Light. Here's my Divine Light macro. It pretty much uses Divine Favor because I don't see any time where I would want to use Divine Light and not want it to crit. So I tend to use that pretty early every game. It keeps you ahead because it'll make your Holy Shocks crit too, and so you won't fall behind. Some enchanting crap, Exorcism. This right here. If you are targeting a friendly player, for example, if I was targeting my partner and he's targeting a bad guy, I press this button, it'll exorcism his target. Here's my amazing Flash of Light macro. That's just good time. Flash of Light on myself. If I push Alt, if my target's friendly, it'll Flash of Light them. If my target is hostile, it'll Flash of Light their target. This makes it easier because I can just tab to an enemy, Flash of Light, push F to assist off them, and I'm targeting a partner. This is that normal Flash of Light macro. Some other crap. This is just a macro right here to increase camera distance. By the way, if you're not watching this HD and you can't read, don't complain. So put HD on. It's a kiss macro, and I think that is from that's from when I was doing Black Temple, and we said if we kissed Illidan, he'd drop a Warglaive. Didn't work. Okay, that's Holocaust. I don't want to talk about that. This is my cleanse macros, party 1, party 2, scroll up, scroll down. So I scroll up, it'll cleanse my first party member, scroll down, cleanse second party member. Here's plea. If I push it twice, it'll cancel plea. There's a Holy Radiance that also uses Divine Protection, but I don't really use that. Here is Rebuke. It'll rebuke my focus target if I have a focus. Or if I have a mouse over, it'll rebuke them with priority over if I have a focus. So if I put a mouse over somebody and push the button, it'll pummel them instead of the focus target. It also says Baw, just because it's awesome. These are warrior macros. Jewel crafting. This right here will cancel your auctions if you care enough. That'll cancel all your auctions. Here's a taunt macro. Just found my shifty. More crap. This is named Tricks because I made this when I still played my rogue and I had Tricks of the Trade, but I never renamed that macro. But it's definitely not Tricks of the Trade. All these are here. Also haven't been renamed. Here's my wings macro. It'll pop Avenging Wrath if I press my middle mouse button and also use Hammer of Wrath. Since they're not usually below 20%, it's pretty much just how I use my Avenging Wrath. But my Avenging Wrath is also bound to like Shift Mouse 5 or some crap, but I never push that. I just push my middle mouse for it. And that's pretty much all the macros that I use. So, yep. See, if you have any questions, I'll just answer in the comments. Bye-bye.
Met your mark, set your foot in the ground. I'm anything.